Hey everybody, Jcrash here, continuing on with my 2013 reviews, The Wolf of Wall Street. Just had a chance to see this the other night, and of course it's Martin Scorsese. He's one of my favorite directors. I mean, that's cliche. He's one of everyone's favorite directors. He makes great films. Some of my favorite films are Martin Scorsese pictures, and even appreciate him on a comedic level with films like King of Comedy. After Hours, in my opinion, I thought it was average. I know a lot of critics love it. But along comes The Wolf of Wall Street. Now, a lot of people have been saying that this film is raunchy, it's shallow, it's just screaming and yelling, it's just partying, it's nonstop, and there's nothing beneath it. And of course, the story centers around a stockbroker, a shady stockbroker who manipulates blue-collar people and gets them to buy shitty stock or penny stocks. And his empire rises. He just drowns in cash, and it's just a non-stop excess party. And Scorsese, he really goes over the top here to show the debauchery, you know, the sniffing the coke off the girls, the mounds of blow and endless naked girls and orgies and everything. I mean, he pulls out all the stops here, and he goes a little overboard, but it's very reminiscent of early Scorsese because there is a lot of sarcasm and a lot of satire in his earlier flicks. I mean, just think of the way Taxi Driver ends, and even the way King of Comedy ends. A lot of the satire and kind of the social mockery that's going on, and we got that here. And although I didn't think this film was a great film, it's a good film, and I had a good time seeing Wolf of Wall Street. I just wasn't blown away to the point where I'm going to call it, you know, the best picture of the year, but it's Martin Scorsese. It's a well-made film, and he gives you what you're used to getting if you're a fan of his. It's typical formula. It's the early stages. It's the rise and the the height of lavish and excess, and then it's the crash. I mean, very reminiscent to Goodfellas, Casino here, and I like the way that Scorsese's focused so much on crime and the mob, and he shows the other aspect of the mob, which is the mob of Wall Street. And he follows the similar path that he's taken with Goodfellas, and instead of gangsters stealing from the airport, it's stockbrokers stealing from unwitting blue-collar family people. I like the way Scorsese turned it around and presented it that way. Now, at a 3-hour running time, I felt the film was a little too long. I mean, this wasn't a Casino, in my opinion, but thought the performances were really good. In fact, Leonardo DiCaprio, he did a damn good job. And Jonah Hill, you know, guys who I'm hit or miss with, thought they did a really good job. But the film was a little too long. It was a little just overstimulating. And I know that was Scorsese's point, and I respect him for it. I had fun with the film. It's a good Martin Scorsese film, but it's not a great one. If you're a fan of his, you're sure to get something out of it. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. It's Jcrash. Take care.
Pretty pictures in a magazine. Everybody is so make-believe. It's true.